Based on our decades' experience serving internationally trained professionals, together with our partners, G-TAC is proud to offer career-focused trainings. The goal of those trainings is to help skilled workers stay abreast of the latest and emerging labor market demands in Canada. Explore career options and the pros and cons. Expand your professional networks and therefore make informed decisions and fast-track your career. Different from academic trainings, there are 3 key features of G-TAC.
Hello, Lin, good evening.
青红你好
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's not bad. It's pretty early and in Edmonton, right?
Yeah, it's okay
So-
because the summer, you know.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Hi,
getting up so
Shaw.
early. So yeah, then just I'm here just to introduce my colleague Shao Guan, and he will be the host for your presentation today. Shao,
Okay,
this is
thank you.
Lin from Edmonton.
Hi, Shaw.
Hey, Nick.
Nice
Good
to meet
morning.
you.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Oh my God, I was checking the sunrise and sunset.
Yes.
You guys are getting about let's say about 17 hours of daylight
Yes,
day.
in the summer. Yes.
I know.
The sunrise, I think, is around 5 a.m.
5. And it sets at 10.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So you're almost close to like Stockholm, because Stockholm gets about 18 hours of daylight during the summer.
Yeah, but in the winter we have very short sunlight, you know.
Well, that's the same everywhere. That's the same here in Ottawa as well, because of the Earth's axis. You know, we are closer to the sun, so that's why we get less sunlight. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, Qinghong.
Good morning, Shao. And now I can tell you both are in good hands. So now I'm going to leave the presentation to you, and Shao, and you will have the remote control to do the introduction about G-TAC. Then we'll pass it to Lin.
Thank you.
I will do so. So I'll just I will be back. We still have a few minutes. Right? I'm going to go refill my coffee, and I'll be right back.
Great.
That's great.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye.
Thank you, Qinghong.
Tax career-focused trainings that you can benefit from. 1. The trainings are all designed by industry insiders, along with inputs and feedbacks from hiring employers we worked with, and delivered by experienced industry experts. 2. The training contents are focused more on case studies and practical tips and tactics, not on theories. As a result, you can apply the knowledge and information in their job interviews, and quickly and successfully take on tasks when you are newly hired. 3. The trainings are short-term and low-cost, with possibility of job referrals. One-on-one career coaching is available to help you find out career path that can make the most of your experience and passion. Please visit G-TAC's website to find more details. Grow your career, G-TAC can help. Dear job seekers, are you looking for a professional job in Canada? Are you wondering what are the options for your career transition? Are you ready to connect directly with employers and service providers to expand your network and fast-track your career in Canada? Welcome to G-TAC's National Virtual Career Expo. It is Canada's largest online talent attraction and job fair, and it is all about job opportunities, networking, and career options. The VCE is live, allowing you to pitch your qualifications, ask questions, get direct answers, and most importantly, get hired. The VCE is digital, you can join from anywhere, anytime. The VCE is national, there are employers and service providers across Canada to find and attract talent. Registration is completely free. We also offer free pre-event support, including VCE, how-to webinars, to prepare you for a more productive VCE experience. With G-TAC and the National Virtual Career Expo, you're one click away from your dream job. Register now. Based on our decades' experience serving internationally trained professionals, together with our partners, G-TAC is proud to offer career-focused trainings. The goal of those trainings is to help skilled workers stay abreast of the latest and emerging labor market demands in Canada. Explore career options and the pros and cons. Expand your professional networks and therefore make informed decisions and fast-track your career. Different from academic trainings, there are 3 key features of G-TAC's career-focused trainings that you can benefit from. 1. The trainings are all designed by industry insiders, along with inputs and feedbacks from hiring employers we worked with, and delivered by experienced industry experts. 2. The training contents are focused more on case studies and practical tips and tactics, not on theories. As a result, you can apply the knowledge and information in their job interviews, and quickly and successfully take on tasks when you are newly hired. 3. The trainings are short-term and low-cost, with possibility of job referrals. One-on-one career coaching is available to help you find out career path that can make the most of your experience and passion. Please visit G-TAC's website to find more details. Grow your career, G-TAC can help.
We're gonna get started in 2 minutes. So for those of you that's online right now, please let us know where you're listening from. Hello, Omar. Hello, Elena. Hello, Serene. Okay, we have someone from Bangkok, Thailand. Sawadika. Somebody from Morocco. It should be in the I guess it's Morocco is it's in the afternoon right now. It's 6 hours, I guess. Somebody from Malaysia. Salamat datang. Somebody from Algeria. Well, yeah. So once again, Lynn, you're gonna have audience from all over the world. So spread your love from Edmonton to all around the world.
That's my pleasure. I'm so happy to see so many people from different countries.
Oh, somebody from
Nice.
Ankara, Turkey. Whoa, we haven't seen somebody from Turkey for a while. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Djibouti, East Africa. Yeah, right at the Horn of Africa. Yeah. Oh, what's that place? Oh, Gulf of Eden. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Tunisia. Okay. Along the Mediterranean. Bonjour. Bonjour à tout le monde. Encore, désolé, notre présentation, c'est en anglais seulement. Et s'il vous plaît, mettez votre question en anglais, s'il vous plaît, si possible. Ou mettez en français, je vais, I'll try my best to translate. Sorry, Lynn.
How many languages you can speak, sure?
Oh, no. Well,
Sounds like a lot.
master of none. Yeah, so
Very good.
Yeah, well, if you look at my LinkedIn background, you'll know why. Yeah, it's due to work. It's no other choice. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I also done business in over 50 countries in my career before.
I see. I see.
So it helps. Okay. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Bonjour, bon après-midi, bonsoir à tous. Mon nom est Shaw Kwan. My name is Shaw Kwan. I'm the Vice President of Global Outreach at G-TAC. Thank you once again for joining our weekly webinar. Today, we are very, very, very happy to have Lynn. Hold on, give me a second. My slide is not moving. Hold on. Oh, there you go. So today we're very, very happy to have a representative from Edmonton that will talk about career services that's available in Edmonton, Alberta. For those of you who is not familiar with Edmonton, which Lynn will cover, I'm sure, but just so you know, Edmonton is the northernmost provincial capital in Canada, and it is also the northernmost city with over 1 million population. So it's a major city by Canadian standard, and it's the furthest north in Canada. But there's still so many things. I mean, I've been Edmonton twice, and I tell you, it's a beautiful city. But let's not steal Lynn's thunder. I will let her do the presentation, let the professional do the presentation. So for those of you that's joining us for the first time, there you go. Lynn is a facilitator and skills development coach from Edmonton Mennonite Center for Newcomers, or EMCN. Okay, so for those of you that's joining us for the first time, G-TAC, which stands for Global Talent Alliance Canada, simply put, we're here to try to connect newcomers, whether if you just arrived in Canada or you already received your documents and you're planning to come to Canada, or you're thinking about coming to Canada. So this is definitely your direct link to many employers, regional counties, municipalities, provinces, and then various jobs that's around the country. So definitely you'll get the latest labor market information through our webinar. And as you all know, right now, all our webinar is definitely 100% free. So including a lot of our webinar and also our upcoming job fair there's no charge for participants. So we're all doing this to try to bring you the most knowledgeable, most up-to-date information. And maybe after today's presentation, if you haven't thought about moving to Edmonton or you don't even know about Edmonton, this might be a new beginning of a city that you might want to consider on your wish list. Okay, so so I mentioned earlier we provide webinars where we also provide careers focused training, and we provide employment connections. For those of you that joined us last week, we have Fortinet, and then we also have quite a few lining up for the coming month. Okay. As mentioned, we work with municipalities, regional development commissions, provinces. We work with over 400 employers all across the country from coast to coast to coast. And also, we are hosts of the Canada's largest online job fair, the National Virtual Career Expo. Since 2016, through our digital platform, we have presented over 600 live webinars. So this is a number that we're definitely very, very proud of. And we're certainly striving to reach the very, very meaningful milestone of 1,000. Hopefully we'll achieve that within the coming years. We also provide some of the most practical on-job training that's available here in Canada. In particular, our accounting job training. It's the training for professional accounting or finance that wants to find work here quickly in Canada. These trainings is only 10 weeks. It's extremely practical. It's taught by CPA, Chartered Professional Accountants, and also the instructors have been teaching this for years. They are CPA, and the most important part is they were all immigrants. They were once newcomers to Canada. So not only that, they will teach you practical skills about accounting and finance, but they can also share their personal stories on how they find work, employment, and some of the pain that they went through. And not only that, they also have an extremely wide network of contacts. So by taking these courses, you also get to have a one-on-one session with the professional trainers. At the end of training, you also get a one-on-one session meeting for career counseling. So this is all included in the training. The next we just completed the recent one, and the next one it will be early August. So please watch our LinkedIn page. LinkedIn page, go to Global Talent Alliance Canada, and all the latest news is on LinkedIn. So please follow us on LinkedIn. Okay, I will put in the LinkedIn link in the chat box a bit later. This is another very, very popular one. It's a cybersecurity fundamental training, and this one is it's even shorter, and it's definitely will fast track you to a career here in Canada. And here are just some of the upcoming webinars in July. On July 7th, due to popular demand, we have invited Next Stop Canada to come back to talk about Toronto, Canada's largest city, or we call it GTA, Greater Toronto Area. And on July the 12th, we have Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, to talk about anything and everything you need to know about taxes here in Canada. On July the 14th, for anyone that's interested in personal support worker professions, please come online on July the 14th and listen to some of the in-demand open positions in the province of New Brunswick that's been hired through Horizon Health Network. On July 21st, we will have Invest Ottawa, which represents a few hundred startups. So definitely they will tell you all about some of the jobs that's available in the Ottawa area, or we call a national capital region because Ottawa also have a Gatineau on the other side. And then finally the mining industry HR association will be coming and present on July the 28th. So you definitely can see there's a wide array of lineup, very, very strong lineup ahead in July. Please, by all means, go to our website or go to LinkedIn page, click on the webinar that you're interested and register. You can register for as many webinar as you want, and it's absolutely free. And finally, this is something that we are extremely proud is our 12th National Virtual Career Expo, or we call it VCE 12, will take place on September 27th and 28th. And registration is already open. There's the website, G-TAC-expo.com. By all means, register. We already have very, very strong lineup of employers that has confirmed for this fair, VCE 12, and we will continue to add more employers as they start to confirm. So check our LinkedIn page, check our website for some of the all the confirmed employee or latest news from VCE 12. Cool. Okay, so this is the sideshow. Without further ado, I would now whoops, hold on, give me a sec here. My fingers are too fast. How do I get back? I'm not sure. Lynn, do you have the control?
No. Just a second. Let me try.
Okay. So
yes.
Okay, good. So you
Yeah.
good. So without further ado, now I would like to pass the mic to Lynn. So Lynn, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Shaw. Thank you, G-TAC, for inviting me again to this webinar to provide information for newcomers. I'm so glad to be here today again. And as Shaw mentioned, I'm based in Edmonton, the capital city in Alberta, in Western province in Canada. And one comment I want to add about Edmonton is we are the city with the most, sunny days in Canada. So although we have very cold winter with minus maybe 30 or minus 35 for 1 or 2 weeks, but we have most sunny here. So if you are considering to move to Canada, I would highly recommend Edmonton as one of the city on your list. Okay, so as Shaw mentioned, I work in Edmonton Midnight Center for Newcomers, one of the biggest non-profit organizations serving newcomers to integrate to local communities. And EMCN, my organization also called EMCN. Okay, so EMCN not only provide career services that I will introduce today, but also other services for newcomers, such as language, settlement, community. So if we cannot help you based on your situation, we will definitely help you in refer you to other resources that might be helpful. Okay. And nice to know. I think Christina mentioned your sister is citizen and they are in Edmonton, right? Good to know. Okay. So, because I work in the employment team, so today I will be focusing on introduce employment services and training programs at EMCN. Okay, so regarding employment services and resources, I will be focusing on 3 parts: Job Ready program, EMCN resource rooms, and Job Ready YouTube channel. So even though you are not in Canada now, you cannot make the in-person appointment, you're still welcome to join out some online resources like Job Ready YouTube channel. And the second part I will introduce is training programs. Currently, we offer 3 training programs for newcomers: careers in business, constructing futures, and newcomers essential skills training, also called NEST program. Okay, so I will share more details about those resources and training program information. So first of all, job ready program. As you notice in the name, like job ready. So the goal of this program is to help newcomers to Canada find information and access to paid employment, educational options, volunteer opportunities. Why we focus on those 3 parts? So first of all, as a newcomer here, how to start your professional job or how to start your new job. You might want to continue your job or you want to change a very new career, right? How you can start that. So this is something we will provide, to let you know what kind of job opportunities you might have based on your personal situation. If you need some education, you need some upgrading training, what's the option for you? And also, why volunteer opportunities is very important in Canada, because as newcomers, we don't have any experience in Canada, right? Volunteer is a very good opportunity for you to add your Canadian experience on your resume or help you to understand Canadian workplace culture, okay? It's just an unpaid job, but it's still a job. So that's very important for newcomers to land a job. Okay, and I will share a little bit experience about myself later if we have time. So how volunteer opportunities help me to land a job in Canada. And how job ready program will work. So first of all, I want to let you know it's not a group training. No, because when you hear about a program, usually we will think about a program in a college or in a university, a group of people sit together in a classroom and we learn something. This is not how job ready program works. Okay, so in job ready program, first of all, you will be connected with an employment counselor and workshops to explore career and educational options, to understand Canadian workplace culture, and to know your rights and responsibilities as job seeker or employee, and also how to prepare for interviews to market yourself as a strong candidate. And also, we will also help you to connect with local employers in your desired field. Okay, for example, when you call EMCN, my organization, my coworker will you told them, I'm interested in job ready program, how I can proceed. So you will be connected with the employment counselor first. And she or he will have a one-on-one conversation with you, either online or in person, okay? And then he or she will refer you to the workshops offered by Job Ready team. And you are required to attend maybe 3, 4, or 5 webinars to be aware of some basic job search skills, okay? And then after certain webinar participation, you will go back to the employment counselor. And the employment counselor will keep helping you in resume, in cover letter, and interview, if you have interview invitation from employers. And another team in job ready program is employment specialist. Those people, my coworker, they will connect with local employers to see what kind of job opportunities we have right now, and then share those information with our team. So all of the team staff will know, okay, so company A is hiring accountant now. Company B is hiring some labor job, what kind of cashier, those kind of job now, okay? Or company C is hiring a heavy equipment operator now. So if you already connect with career counselor, they will receive some hiring opportunities that might be related to your experience. Then she or he will refer you to the company, to the employer. Those we call the referral. it's very important to land a job in Canada, because like those kind of networking, okay, is much more important than you just submit your application online by yourself. So this is the like how Job Ready program will work. And what like how about the eligibility for the participant in this program? So first of all, we don't have any like English level requirement for this program. And anyone living in Edmonton who is either permanent resident of Canada or Canadian citizens or refugees with positive notice of decision letter will be eligible to be participating in this program, okay? And this program about the delivery, it can be either online or in person. So if you are interested in joining us in person in Job Ready program, here's the location for your options. So downtown is in the central area of Edmonton, and North End, North Side, and Millwoods, that's southeast in Edmonton, and Northeast Hub as well. So we have different kind of location for your options, but appointments available in person and virtually. So better to make an appointment first, okay? And here's the number for your reference. You can call this number, but for this program, we require you live in Edmonton, okay? So if you're still outside of Canada, maybe you can connect with some of our employment service, but not Job Ready program, okay? Okay, so another information I want to share is the resource room. Okay, this is also for in-person service. So resource room, the purpose of this resource room is to help newcomers to Canada get on-demand services to look for and apply to work. And you will have access to staff and volunteers ready to help you find work. And we will have like a lot of like computers or laptop or like iPads to help you to write your resume, to access different kind of employment resources if you have no clue how to start your job search in Canada, okay? And we also provide free like printing services, scanning, and fax. Those are all free. Or if you don't have like the phone number at the beginning, you landed in Canada, we provide like you can use our office phone to call like employers or to network with someone like that might be helpful in your career growth, okay? And all clients are welcome for the resource room. We don't have any specific requirement for your like English level or your professional background. No, all are welcome, okay? And here's availability for resource room. So for downtown location, North End, Millwoods location, and Northeast Hub, those three locations, we all offer resource support for clients. And you don't have to make any appointment to use resource room, like working during business hours. Our business hours, like work hours, usually is from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Okay. Okay, it's kind of early, like 8:30. Okay, so we also provide like on-demand virtual help as well. Okay, so if you are not in Edmonton right now, you can require the on-demand virtual help. But as I know, it's not from Monday to Friday. You have very limited option for online support, okay? So you can call the number I just provide and to double check the detail. See here, okay. Sorry, I forgot I put detail here, like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday from 9:30 to 10:30. So very limited options. Because for resource room, it's better to support clients in person. Okay, and another resource is for all clients, either you are in Edmonton or out of province or even out of Canada. You are welcome to access our Job Ready YouTube channel. Okay, So what's this? The purpose of this channel is designed to keep newcomers and community members connected, okay? And here's some like screenshot from our YouTube channels. You can have a lot of learn about a lot of resources to learn about Canadian culture and behavior. And those videos are created by my coworkers. So it's very unique. And it's also helpful for you to expand your community and social well-being. For example, maybe you're not quite familiar with some like special celebration in Canada. Like for me, I have no clue about St. Patrick's Day before. So there's some like either like cultural or workplace culture to help you to understand better about Canada. And also you can access career and employment information and listen to real life stories of success. Most of them are like immigrant themselves. So it might be a good, example for you or a reflection for you. Okay, those are those immigrants' experience. What's my takeaway from their story? How they can help me to, support my career search in Canada, right? So this is very helpful, and you can access the YouTube channel anytime. And here's the link, okay? And please subscribe today so you don't miss out new videos, okay? And the second part for today's presentation is about training programs. So training programs is different from the Job Ready program I just mentioned. Training programs are all group learning, okay? So you are required to commit your time in those group trainings. For example, maybe 5 months, maybe 6 months, but some training might be part-time, some training might be full-time, some training might have practicum, which is work experience with local employers. Some might not have any those kind of practicum opportunities. So it totally depends on your situation and your career goal in Canada. Okay. So the first training program I would introduce is the Careers in Business. This is the program I'm working at EMCN specifically. Okay, I am the facilitator and skill development coach in Careers in Business program. DB, I will share the link later, okay, about the Job Ready channel. Okay, thank you. So I will answer all the questions at the end of the presentation. Thank you everyone for your great questions. Okay, so Careers in Business program, from the name, some clients might have misunderstanding. Why? Because the name, people always think, okay, this program might be designed to help people to start their own business. Is that correct? No. This is not a program to help you to start your own business. We don't talk about anything about entrepreneurship or how to be a businessman. No. This program is designed to help internationally educated professionals with experience in business area. Either you have business-related educational background or you have business-related work experience. For example, if you are accountant, right? Or if you are customer service representative in your home country, or if you are like marketing coordinator. Okay, so those are business related experience. Or either you have like accounting degree, but you never practice it. You might be still like eligible, qualified for this program. Okay, so this program is to help business related, like internationally educated professionals to enhance their employability skills to explore the career path. Okay, so we are not teaching anything about accounting, about customer service, about human resources. No, you are supposed to have those experience, okay, or educational background. we only teach how to market yourself as a professional in Canada, like how to prepare your resume, how to prepare your cover letter, how to explore your career option in Canada. You might want to continue your career, you might to change to another career, right? And how to network in Canada, and how to understand Canadian workplace culture to improve your communication skills. So those we call employability skills training, okay? So careers in business, we also call CIB. It's a 5 months bridging program, okay? And those are typical business related area: management, marketing and communications. Okay, sorry. And human resources, public admin, information system. But information system, we focus on management area instead of like technology, okay? And the 5 months, including the 5 months training includes 3 months employment preparation training and 2 months paid full-time practicum with an Edmonton employer. So the first 3 months will be part-time training. Usually you only have classes 3 mornings every week. Okay, for example, the next cohort will start from July. So from July to September, you only have classes every week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning from 9 to 12. So 3 hours a day and 3 days a week. This is a part-time training. You don't have to pay anything, okay? We don't charge clients for any services, so it's totally free. It's not only free, we also provide wage subsidy for your last 2 months full-time practicum. So it's a real contract job, but just 2 months, okay? So what's the requirement for the admission? First of all, you're supposed to have at least diploma outside Canada, okay? Like post-secondary degree, diploma, bachelor, master, PhD, okay? If you only graduate from high school, I'm sorry, you're not qualified for this program, okay? And minimum English requirement is CLBA 5 for 4 areas: listening, speaking, writing, and reading. Okay, so 4 areas, not the general scores, okay? And not only CLBA, if you have IELTS, you have like other English test result, which is equivalent to CLBA 5, it will be acceptable as well. And you're supposed to be permanent resident or new Canadian citizen. Some people are confused about this definition. What do you mean new Canadian citizen? Okay, so here we talk, yes, else is acceptable. So new Canadian citizen is, we define this as long as you were not born in Canada, okay? We don't have any like time period requirement. For example, 5 years, 10 years, no. As long as you were not born in Canada, if you are a Canadian citizen, you will be qualified, okay? And you're also supposed to be resident of Alberta. We will require your address proof, okay? And unemployed or, sorry, like not to, that's a typo here, should be or, unemployed or underemployed. What's the underemployed mean? It means every week your work hours is supposed to be less than 20 hours, okay? Because in the last 2 months of this program, you will have full-time practicum. We hope you can commit most of your time in your practicum, okay, to give you a real valuable work experience. So if you have full-time job, we doubt, we think it'd be very challenging for participant to handle 2 full-time jobs at the same time, okay? just to ensure the quality of your work and your willingness to commit to the program for 5 months. So the next start date of the new cohort will be very soon, July 4th this year. And unfortunately, we already selected all participants for this cohort. So if you're interested in this program, we probably will have a new cohort in January next year. We are still waiting for the confirmation from the federal government because this program is funded by federal government. So if you're interested in that, please contact me. Like I will give you my contact information very soon, and let me know like you're interested in this program. So once we have the confirmation about the cohorts next year, I will keep you updated. Okay. And just let you know, we only accept 15 participants, 15 participants for each cohort. So it's kind of very competitive, right? Because for newcomers, the most valuable part is to have a very quick path to get to know Canadian workplace, culture, how to promote yourself, and get the hands-on experience at the end of the program. Okay, so most of our, I will talk about some outcome of this program later, okay? And this is my contact information. This is my email. And this is my office phone number. So you can either call me or email me to ask me more information about this program. So the outcome of this program, we run this program from April last year, 2021. Okay, and the outcome of this program is after, first of all, almost 100% placement rate, which means almost all participants have been placed in a professional practicum with local employer. Why I talk about almost? Because some of our participants, they find a job at the end of the first 3 months in class training. Okay, so in that case, they don't need practicum. So they already, after 3 months training, they got a job. So that's the great news for us. So they don't need practicum to land a job finally. So, and after 3 months of the completion of this program, 80% of participants find a full-time job, okay, in the professional area. I'm not talking about the labor job, like the transitional job. No, I'm talking about the professional job, okay? And the second training program I want to introduce is Constructing Futures. Constructing Futures is a little bit similar to Careers in Business, but this program focuses more on project management. So if you are very interested, in project management area, or you have project management experience, this program might be a good fit for you, okay? But please note, when people hear about construction, they say, oh, I'm not interested in construction area as well. This is not a program for construction industry, okay? So the demand for project manager is growing fast in every industry, such as informational technology, construction, energy, and finance, and etc. Okay. And this is a 6 months training program plus work experience as well. But the training program, the first 16 weeks, that's 4 months, almost 4 months. It will focus on project management and also general work search skills training. And please be aware, it's a full-time study. You will have class from Monday to Friday, I think 5 hours every day, okay? And you will have practicum at the end of the program. That'll be 10 weeks, but it's non-paid, okay? It's non-paid, there's no wage subsidy. And here's the eligibility criteria for CF applicants. So first of all, you're supposed to have like internationally educated background, okay? Like with project management, PM means project management skills or experience. Although your job title might not be project manager, but if you have any experience working in a project, coordinating, you might have those kind of skills as well, okay? It's not necessary to have job title as same as project manager. And you're supposed to be Albertans and unemployed or working less than 20 hours per week and having received employment insurance in last 5 years. For newcomers who are not very like clear about this definition, employment insurance, also called EI, which means you work in Canada before, but you have been laid off or like you are qualified for EI. That's one of most important like requirement. But if you quit from your job by yourself, you're not qualified for EI, okay? And the English requirement is CLBA 6, the minimum requirement in all areas, and ready to commit 6 months to this program. And this program runs twice a year, okay? So for this year, the next cohort will be November 21st. So if you're interested in this program, please send email to this address, okay? Sure, I'm wondering if you will share the presentation slides to the participant for today's webinar.
You, if you say yes, then we'll be happy to share this with.
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. Okay, that's fine. So, so for everyone that's listening right now, some of you is asking, yes. So, once we're done, we'll obviously shrink it to mailable, emailable size, so we can share the slides with all the participants. Okay.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Shaw. Because there's a lot of information in the slides, like different links and different phone number. So I think it'll be more helpful to share the slides directly. Okay.
You know what, Lynn, I tell you that, I mean, just one of these programs itself could be a webinar by itself, okay?
Yes, true. For each program, we have like information session usually. It runs usually at least 1 hour, to be honest.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
yeah. Okay, thank you. So please follow us on LinkedIn. You can search Constructing Futures on LinkedIn. Okay, so the last program I want to share with you is Newcomers Essential Skills Training, also called NEST. Okay, so this program is kind of different from the previous two programs I introduced. The previous two, like CIB program and CF program, those are focused on people who have professional experience and university degree, okay? But for people who don't have those kind of like high education background or who don't have any like professional experience, NEST program might be a good fit for you, okay? So the purpose of this program is to help newcomers to Canada improve the skills for success, okay? In those areas, digital literacy, writing, reading, numeracy, communication, collaboration, editability, and program solving, and creativity and innovation. So those are very helpful for newcomers with very basic English levels, okay? You have opportunity to learn computer skills, to learn English, to learn Canadian culture, to learn like some very basic work search skills, okay? And it's a 5 months full-time study without practicum. So no work experience in this program. It's all class training, okay? 5 days a week for 6 hours per day. And it is running currently like virtually, okay? But for the next cohort in August, we might have hybrid, okay? And the program is tailored to the needs of the group. And you will have like one-on-one coaching and also group work as well. You will learn like employment skills, coaching at the end of the program. And the requirement for the admission. So first of all, you must be over 18 years old, and CLB requirement is 3 to 5. So it's more flexible compared to the previous two programs. And you're supposed to be permanent resident or Canadian citizen, and unemployed or underemployed, and qualify for EI, employment insurance I just mentioned. Okay, so if you're interested in this program, please call this phone number, okay? And also you can send the email to this address. This is our general inquiry mailbox, like email address. If you want to know more, like you can visit our website or follow us on LinkedIn or Facebook. And you're also welcome to subscribe the YouTube channel I just mentioned, okay? So thank you very much for everyone for listening to my presentation today. And I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Wow, there's
Thank you,
a lot of information. Now, again, can you repeat this again? Because I think some of them, who qualify for all these? Oh, okay. What status do you need to qualify for for your service?
Usually
Yeah.
EMSN, okay.
Yeah.
EMCN client. So first of all, like EMSN, the client's requirement is either like permanent resident or Canadian citizens, but who are not born in Canada, okay? Or like a refugee with the notice from the government of Alberta, from the government of Canada.
Okay. So either permanent resident, Canadian permanent resident.
Yeah.
Now, I also want to clarify to a lot of people out there, some of you already received your paper, but you haven't got your card yet, your permanent resident card. They call it. Don't worry about it.
It's still okay.
So long as you have your UCI number, that's fine, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
as long as you have the UCI number to confirm your status, that'll be good.
Exactly. But what about people that received the UCI number? They are currently, say, preparing to come to Canada. Can they access some of the services online right now?
Yes, you can, but because you're not in Canada now, so a lot of services that might be very, have a lot of restriction, because we have a lot of in-person services for program. For example, the training program, you have to be in-person classes, right? So although you're eligible for the program, but you cannot join us exactly.
Okay. Now, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
So, but for any online services like the YouTube or the resource room and the job ready, if you're not here right now, but you plan to come soon, I think you are still like eligible to enjoy the services. But if you say like, I will not be in Canada like within 6 months or within 1 year, no, unfortunately, because for all of the like those programs, we have outcome requirement by the government, by the founder, right? So if you just want to gain some information, but you don't want to actively to do the job search, like for our employment services, we have outcome requirement, right? But for settlement services, they might can help you in some way. So it's case by case.
Yeah. And I just want to remind everyone, this is only if you're planning to land in Edmonton and make Edmonton, Alberta your home, okay? Your principal resident, right?
Yes. That's why we require you're supposed to be Albertan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And IELTS. Is there any timeline? Like say somebody took IELTS 5 years ago. I mean, how does it work?
It's okay. No time limit.
Yeah. Well, chances are if you received IELTS number say level 7 5 years ago, chances are you're not gonna lose it, right?
Yeah, because we suppose your English level, your English will improve a lot after 5 years you live in Canada, right?
Yes.
So a lot of people like they took the IELTS like maybe when they landed in Canada or they apply for the immigrants in Canada, maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But you live here for over 5 years, 10 years already. We assume your English will be much better rather than worse.
Yeah, well, that's the logic. Okay, okay. I just want to remind everyone is that we just released the poll. Please take a few seconds. Should be less than a minute, and share your feedback with us about today's presentation and anything that you want. For example, if there's any part of Lynn's presentation, which I have mentioned already, some of them could be like, could be a webinar by itself. But if that's the case, let us know. Let us know, okay? Let us know either through this poll right now, or you can write to info@g-tac.ca. Now, in order to respect everyone's, we know that everybody's inbox is inundated. So what I just said that is, if you would like a copy of today's, rather than you putting your emails and on the chat box. So we're gonna make it easier for both of us, for every one of us, is send an email to info@g-tac.ca with your questions, or if you would like a copy of today's slide, send it to that. So once we have that email, we know that you want it, then we can simply reply it and attach a presentation to you. So that way it's much easier, and also it will not get us into any legal issues, okay? Because we like I said, we want to respect everyone's privacy. So maybe not every one of you that's listening wants a copy, so we don't want to. Okay, so only if you need it, so that send us a request. So by you sending us a request, you give us the permission to send the slide to you, okay? So please do so at info@g-tac.ca. Now we have someone that's a teacher, like a IELTS certified teacher, and they would like to work, come to Edmonton and work. What's the job market like for, say, language teachers in Edmonton?
The language teacher, you mean the English teacher, like ESL teacher?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so first of all, if you want to teach English as a second language for newcomers, or so that's a two stream. If you want to teach English in public school, so you're supposed to have like teacher's license. Usually you're supposed to have either like 4 years bachelor degree in education, or you might be eligible to do some like after graduate bridging program for only 2 years. For example, if you have educational background back home, you can enroll in 2 years program here instead of 4 years, and then you can get the teacher's license. Okay, then you'll be eligible to teach in public school. But if you want to be an ESL teacher, like teaching English for people whose first language is not English, you're required to have a TESOL certificate. Okay, TESOL. This is recognized by a national association, I believe, because my cousin, she is ESL teacher in Vancouver. That's how I got the information. And also EMCN, my organization, we offer TESOL training for newcomers, but you have to pay. I think there are some tuition. Because this is not charged by EMC, I think it's charged by the association.
Yeah, so, it's not funded by the government either.
Yeah, and that program will start very soon, maybe in 1 month or 2 months. So you can go to EMCN website and see the language training. You can get more information, because this is the program for language team, not the team I work, because I work for employment service. Yeah.
What about like a telecom engineer? What's the employment prospect for telecom engineer in Edmonton?
What kind of engineer? Sorry.
Telecom.
Okay, so you mean
telecommunications? Sorry.
Okay, so you mean the job market?
Yes. Like, is there? I know that obviously in Ottawa, it's the home of the R&D center for the telecom here in Canada, right? We have some of the largest telecom company here: Ericsson, Nokia, Huawei. You name it, they're here. But what about Edmonton? Is there? Well, let's just say, is there like a high-tech R&D Is there high-tech part in Edmonton?
Yes, I think high-tech industry is one of very like booming industry in Alberta. Okay, so when you search some job labor market information about Edmonton, high technology is one of the important part in that area. So I believe, especially with the with the crazy price of oils, the economy in Alberta, not only in high-tech industry, but in almost all industry, we have very, amazing increasing, to be honest. So some of our clients, they have been selected for our training program or some services, but then they tell me they find a job, so they cannot join us. So yeah, but to be honest, because I'm not working in high technology industry, and also my clients for the training program, they are more related to business areas. So high technology depends on, like you're talking about telecommunication, like engineer, right? So I don't have any like hands-on data about this position or this career, but general speaking, Edmonton have very good like high tech industry like prospect, I would say. Yeah.
Well, here's a good question. Is well, obviously the one question says, is this service available to foreigners? No. Well, it depends. It's if you are already received your VCI number, and you still haven't landed in Canada yet, technically you're a foreigner, but you are permanent. You already got your permanent resident status, so you could technically, right? Oh, by the way, can people register online now before they come to Canada with EMCN?
You mean register for what?
Your service?
Because for the workshop I just mentioned, like in job ready team, the job ready team, the job ready program, if you are not permanent resident or you are not Canadian citizen, you're just a visitor or you don't have any like status in Canada, you can register our online workshop, but you cannot talk to career counselor, unfortunately. Okay. So for all online services, we are open to all clients. But for in-person or some like training program, you're supposed to have PR or citizen or refugee status in Canada. Yeah.
For everyone that's listening right now, is like LIMS organization. There are about I would say there's about 500 of these immigrant serving agencies that's funded by IRCCs throughout Canada. However, their mandate is to serve people with permanent resident status or Canadian citizenship as newcomer or convention refugees that's already been approved by IRCC, and those services are free and it's available. For those of you that's not in those categories, there are very few agencies available that can offer you for free service. In fact, this is where I need to do a little bit self-promotion. Is like organization like G-TAC, we were transformed from previous government funded to now our self-sustained business model. I don't think there's very few. I think there's very few, if any, organization like G-TAC, that we're providing this kind of a webinar for free to everyone around the world. So please, that's why we say your feedback is very important, because it is with your feedback that we know how to make improvement, how to bring presenters that with subjects that's more interest to you. Okay, so there's our contact information. Please follow us on LinkedIn and just type Global Talent Alliance Canada. I already put a link in there before already. So just click on it and follow us on our LinkedIn page. And if you have any questions, write to info@g-tac.ca. Now, here's a question. Well, you said it already, like for some of the in-class training that you have to be in Edmonton. For other trainings, if I live in, say, Fort McMurray, right? Can I get that service?
Yes, you can. And to be honest, like the first cohort of my program, it run online totally actually because of the COVID. So we have participants from Calgary, and we also fund placement for them in Calgary as well. So it depends on if the service can be offered like totally online. As long as you live in like we call Great Edmonton area. So most of service are open to all Albertans, not just Edmontonians. Okay, so yes, you're supposed to be Alberta at least if you want to enjoy our service. But because we don't provide like pre-arrival services, but if you plan to land in Edmonton, for example, I have a client who will arrive in Edmonton from his home country at the end of July. You can make an appointment with us first. And after you arrive in Edmonton, then we can start like to provide whatever you want from us. Yeah, but we can do some preparation, but we cannot exactly provide a lot of like pre-arrival service for you.
So what about people that have work permit right now that's currently working in Alberta, or say in Edmonton? Well, does EMCN, by the way, I want to thank you guys for correcting me, because I think at one point I say EMNC, but smart listener out there, I want to thank you because you keep me straight. It's EMCN.
Yeah, thank you.
Does EMCN provide any immigration consultation or immigration application service?
Only if you are like refugee, we might have some those kind of support, but if you only have like general work permit, we don't offer any like support for your immigration application, unfortunately. And if you have work permit, you can join our online service. As I mentioned before, like our Job Ready team, they offer online job search webinar every week, every day. So you are welcome to register yourself for those online webinar or workshop, but we cannot offer any other services for people only with work permit. Because, for example, I have some clients who ask me, I'm graduated from University of Alberta, and my permit is changing from student permit to work permit now. May I ask help for from EMCN? So I would say, unfortunately, most of service are only for PR, citizen, and refugee. But I believe Alberta government have different kind of offer different kind of service to different kind of group. So if you only have work permit, like you can ask like government, they have some department can offer you support, but not EMCN.
Okay, and thank you, Lane. And for those of you that's actually in that situation, I encourage you to get in touch with info@g-tac.ca, because we do help people for employment, regardless of your status. Okay, if you are international student that's graduated, you have your open work permit, by all means talk to us. We're here to we can help. Okay, we do charge a fee though, because we're not government funded, but our fees are very, very reasonable. Trust me, it's very, very reasonable. And by the way, somebody says our email doesn't work. That's because you put unless the correct email is info at g-tac.ca. Okay, just remember TAC. Oh my God, it's 8 a.m. right now in Edmonton. This is always the fastest 60 minutes in every week. I really, really enjoy this, and the 60 minutes just go flashback really fast. So for those of you that still have more questions, by all means, send it to info@g-tac.ca, whether it's for us or for Lynn, because when you send it to us, we will, and also if you need a copy of the slide, we will send you a slide, because in that slide, you will have Lynn's contact information. And of course, for some of you that's very, very sharp right now, because I already got 6 LinkedIn connection requests already. So I don't know how many you're gonna get, Lynn, today. But anyway, for those of you that's very, very sharp, yes, that's a good way to also trying to establish contact with us. So if you are using LinkedIn, by all means, please follow Global Talent Alliance Canada's LinkedIn page. where you're going to get some of the latest information, also some of the jobs that's available currently. For those of you that's listening right now, we have employers that's ready to sponsor you. You hear me? Ready to sponsor you to come to Canada, and we're talking about over $100,000 a year job. Okay, so please, by all means, get in touch with us, especially if you are in telecom, especially R&D, or your ASIC design or verification engineer or embedded software engineer or test engineer. All these are all very, 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 very urgently needed jobs here in Canada, and employers will sponsor you. Okay, so thank you all for joining us. Lynn, I will give you 30 seconds to make a closing statement.
Okay, so I'm counting now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so thank you, Shore, and thank you, G-TAC again. So I really enjoy to share those kind of information with all of you. And thank you for taking your time to join the webinar today. I'm sorry, maybe we don't have enough time to answer all of the questions, but as I mentioned in the chat box, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn or email me or call me. I'm happy to answer any question you have, even though you haven't decided to move to Edmonton or Alberta, I'm still happy to offer anything I can help. Okay, yeah, thank you, and wish you all the best in your new journey in Canada. Thank you.
Thank you, Lee. And then there's still more questions. People needs professional career consultation. If that is the case, please go to our website, www.g-tac.ca, and go to job seekers site, and then book a half-an-hour consultation with us, and then we will get back to you. So you can book online the time, and we'll get back to you on that. Okay, so please do so, and we'll be happy to offer you professional employment advices and counseling for people that's currently outside of Canada or inside of Canada, or people that are looking to find employer sponsor to come to Canada and work. By all means, please book those time slot with us, and we'll be happy to help. As I said, we do not have any restriction because we are not getting any government funding, so we're not obligated to any municipal government, provincial government, or federal government. So we are not obligated or restricted. So we are free to help you. We are absolutely able to help anyone that's out there that needs help with that is planning to come to Canada and work here and hopefully settle here and bring your family. Again, thank everyone on behalf of everyone at G-TAC, Lynn, and I really, really, really appreciate your time. Such an early hour in the morning, and I want to thank you all who stay up late to listen to our weekly webinar, and we look forward to see you in our next webinar. Merci à tous. À la prochaine. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Shore. Thank you, everyone.
Happy Canada Day.
Yes, thank you. Happy
Okay,
Canada Day,
bye.
everyone. Bye.